Yo, 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 hey guys, Rowan here, and welcome back after a long time away from Civilization 7. We have returned to the Test of Time update. I've been playing it a little bit.
Horbo Hatshepsut. Bak ini nebniti bihura. Eyu nechen.
Yeah, I definitely work for you now. Yes, please. But I have been playing it to see what changes there was and if it'd be worth coming back. And I gotta say, Test of Time is looking a lot like, yes, it is worth coming back. I'm gonna play as Hatshepsut here, culture and economic. Great Pharaoh Hatshepsut, your name is written again and again in immortal stone. Extend your hand now and bring once again wonders from the sand. Ensure that your people, like the river, rise and fall but never vanish. God's wife of a moon, +1 culture per age for every unique resource, plus 15% production towards constructing buildings and rivers, or buildings and wonders in cities adjacent to navigable rivers. Alright. And we're gonna play as Egypt. So, as Egypt, we're an antiquity age civilization, cultural and economic. From the river-fed fields of grain to the polished limestone obelisks, rises Egypt, nurtured by the black soil that graces its riverbanks. Egypt provides for its people, and in its limestone obelisks and tombs it challenges the most implacable of foes, time itself. Take up now the sharpened kopash or the bronze chisel, and make your mark. Immortality awaits. Gifts of Osiris. Civilization gets +2 production on improvements in districts on navigable rivers. Minor rivers do not end unit movement, and 30% bonus production towards constructing the pyramids. We also get the unique buildings, Necropolis, Egyptian unique quarter, created by constructing the Mastaba and Mortuary Temple in the same district, grants 100 gold on standard speed when any wonders completed on this in the settlement. Mastaba, Egyptian unique culture building, +3 culture, +1 gold adjacency for desert terrain, navigable rivers, and wonders. And Mortuary Temple, Egyptian unique gold building, +3 gold, +1 happiness adjacency for navigable rivers, +1 culture adjacency for wonders, and ageless. And we get the Medjay, Egyptian unique infantry unit, has no maintenance, +3 combat strength in friendly territory, doubled when stationed in a settlement you own. We get the Tejate, a great person with 1 charge, can only be trained in cities with a necropolis, and the Pacific Tejate received as random. Each Tejate can only be received once. Cost increases per Tejate trained. We get Ankat 1, unlocked with arrival of Hapi, +2 food on improvements in districts on navigable rivers. Kemet 1, unlocked with Light of Amun Ra, +2 culture on improvements in districts on navigable rivers. And Riches of the Duat, unlocked with Scales of Anubis, +10% production towards constructing wonders, doubled when constructed in cities with city centers and desert terrain, +2 production on wonders on desert. Alright, so I may have to reload a few times. I want a start where we're on navigable river, we're on desert, and I also want to be close enough to coast that we can get some of the coastal wonders. So I'm looking for very specific start to have a fun, wonder-focused strategy. We are going to play on Deity, on standard game speed, with continuity, retain most of your Empire units and alliances while their leaders at age transition. I want to do Continents Plus, expanded version of Continents separated by vertical island chains. We're going to do a huge map. And I want to do long age length with a 20 turn countdown. And then I do want to set disasters to catastrophic. Here is the map random seed we're playing on here. Okay. Let's do it. And mementos. Well, I think I want to get a whole bunch of gold to help us slingshot our start here. I'm tempted to take both of these. Corpus Juris Civilis is also really good here. One extra social policy slot. Oh, we could get attribute points to get us started here. I really like the slingshot effect of getting a bunch of early gold. Electrum coinage, only half of what was seen. Alright.
Great Pharaoh Hatshepsut, your name is written again and again in immortal stone. Extend your hand now, and bring once again wonders from the sand. Ensure that your people, like the river, rise and fall, but never vanish.
Riches the Duat tradition grants a bonus towards constructing wonders. Unique civilian to Jate can sometimes add large sums of production towards wonders too.
From the river-fed fields of grain to the polished limestone obelisks rises Egypt. Nurtured by the black soil that graces its riverbanks, Egypt provides for its people. And in its limestone obelisks and tombs, it challenges the most implacable of foes, time itself. Take up now the sharpened khopesh or the bronze chisel and make your mark. Immortality awaits.
So, yeah, we did not start near Navigable River, so we are going to go ahead. We're gonna try re-rolling this. I want to do it this way, so we've got the map seed here. Huge map, continents, plus. Okay. There's the game random seed, here's the map random seed. Disaster is catastrophic. Oh, and then Triumph set. Yeah. Trailblazer, Triumphs are race so you can reach them first. That's the other thing we're doing here. So, once somebody gets a Triumph, nobody else can get it. Yeah, give me just a pile of cash here.
Great Pharaoh Hatshepsut, your name is written again and again in immortal stone. Extend your hand now, and bring once again wonders from the sand. Ensure that your people, like the river, rise and fall, but never vanish.
Alright, something cool. Okay. Problem though. No, actually, we could be on desert next to Navigable River. there is an issue here. I don't believe... Oh, there is ocean over here. Yeah, but if we move up here, we're no longer near ocean. So this is close, but not quite. Alright. I know we can get a map that I'm looking for here. Okay, 20 turns. Long. There's the game random seed. Map random seed. Yes, keep me on catastrophic. And of course, our mementos.
Great Pharaoh Hatshepsut, your name is written again and again in immortal stone. Extend your hand now, and bring once again wonders from the sand. Ensure that your people, like the river, rise and fall, but never vanish.
All right, come on. Better, but not quite what I'm looking for here. We actually have less navigable river than we had before. It's important to me that we get an interesting starting map here. Alright. There's our new game random seed. Map random seed. Alright. Let's do this. Again, I'm
Great
looking
Pharaoh
for
Hatshepsut,
desert,
your name is written again and
navigable
again
river,
in immortal stone.
reachable
Extend your hand
ocean,
and bring once again
fire
wonders from the
capital.
sand. Ensure that your people, like the river, rise and fall, but never vanish.
Well, this is... Okay, we did get a coastal tile there. This is desert. This is navigable river. This is a fair bit of navigable river. Yeah? This is our start right here. Now the question comes where to settle. And I think settling in place is the best call here. Yeah. Ooh, we've even got some ivory nearby. Okay. We're gonna found right here. And give me a scout. I can't quite purchase anything yet here. End turn.
The radiance of the new world came into being bathed in nectar, bathed in love.
So we get the fishing key, which gives +1 food, and most importantly, +1 food on fishing boats in the settlement. And then we get the granary, +1 food, and +1 food on farms, pastures, plantations. I want to immediately work on the harbor, because we're all about navigable rivers. So +1 production on fishing boats, the galley, and embarkation. Okay. So, I am going to send you out to explore. I'm going to purchase another scout immediately. We're going to get another scout. We get a lot of benefit from quickly exploring. Now, I do want to warn anyone who's watching that I do reload. I will jump back and try different things. So, if that's not a play style that you enjoy, please be forewarned. That's who I am, how I roll, and it's just what I enjoy. So I think we definitely want to get out towards these crabs here. So 1 food, 2 production, a gold, and a happiness. Yes. Move there. And move right there. Okay, move down. And turn here. Okay. We found, let's see here, a village scout. Okay. Your turn ends when you pick these up, so I'm gonna move a step and then grab this. A herd of prize cattle has stopped to graze. Their rich meat is a delicacy back home, but the cowherds say they're bound for nearby Samarkand. Steal the cattle. Samarkand becomes hostile. 40 food, 10 production. Meal isn't worth an enemy. 40 food and 10 productions. Quite a lot. Yeah. The beef is gone virtually overnight. Well, relations with Samarkand are permanently stained. Many consider it a fair trade. Okay, give me the crabs here. 2 food, 2 production, a gold, and a happiness. Okay. Yeah, we only need 1 tile that's particularly coastal here. Okay. So we got 1 turn till we get a scout. Okay, get you moving up here. You another scout going. Let's do a search. Do a search. Okay. So we found 2 so far that we can grab. This is really close to us, so we're going to leave it for right now. You're going to head on up this way here. There's Samarkand, which we've upset. Okay. We don't have enough money to get another scout quite yet here. But because we value exploration, we get extra gold when we explore. We are pumping out a bunch of scouts here.
You ask for what reason I stay on the Green Mountain. I smile, but do not answer.
Zhang Jia Jie. The edge of the world, the earth gives way to a sight more beautiful than anything seen before. What other marvels await in the uncharted lands? Egyptian explorers unite to witness these secrets, seeking a new path guided by adventure in the wider world. Be the first to discover natural wonder. Wow. 2 culture on improvements on rough terrain in the settlement. That's very cool. Okay. You're gonna come over here. And I need at least... Hold on. Did I have enough gold last turn to get another scout? I probably got the 50 extra gold from
the
exploration.
river-fed fields of grain to the polished limestone obelisks rises Egypt. Nurtured by the black soil that graces its riverbanks, Egypt provides for its people. And in its limestone obelisks and tombs, it challenges the most implacable.
Yeah, because I assume at the start of this turn, I did not have enough to buy a
From
scout.
the river-fed fields of grain to the polished limestone obelisks rises Egypt. Nurtured by the
As I
black
said,
soil that graces its
expect
riverbanks,
this as
Egypt
we go.
provides for its people. And in its
I'm about
limestone
min-maxing.
obelisks and tombs,
Yeah, and here's the thing. Anyone that looks down on the reloading and min-maxing, you can learn
from the
a lot
river-fed fields
by
of
doing
grain
that.
to the polished limestone obelisks rises Egypt. Nurtured by the black soil that graces its riverbanks, Egypt provides for its people. And in its limestone
I'm not
obelisks
going
and
to talk over
tombs,
it, as I kind of do. But what I mean is you can learn a lot by min-maxing and trying different things because it exposes you to different game mechanics. You see different things occur, cause and effect. I tried this differently, and I had a way stronger start. Okay, I'm trying to think how many more. I don't want to go overboard, but I want plenty. because getting exploration going is critical here. Okay, move one step. Okay, move right there. And then you can do a search. Okay, you found a bunch of stuff here. Okay. And to befriend some of these, yeah, 170. It's gonna be a while. Okay, I've met a new civilization where?
Ako si Jose Rizal. Makata. Pintor. Revolusyonaryo.
I'm gonna do a neutral greeting here. I'm gonna save my diplomatic capital here. Or my influence. Where did I meet you? I'm not quite sure where we saw him. Alright. 1 food, 2 production, a gold, and a happiness here. Yes, please. Grab this. Worshippers have congregated under the torchlight of a shrine. The image of their deity looks down on them from a pedestal. Forgotten by some, but not all. Exalt the deity for 45 culture. Tear down the statue for 75 gold. Yeah, give me the culture boost here.
I protect thee with this flame, and I drive away the foe and the sand from thy feet.
Alright, I want the production on the palace, as well as the science there. Beyond the bronze mirror, Hatshepsut gazes into the bronze mirror as an attendant traces her eyes with coal. She does not look at her reflection, but beyond. The lands are yet few in people, but abundant in possibility. Her mind reaches forward towards a network of trades spanning the known world. 50 golds. Selecting this option will begin a quest. Turning her city's raw stone into monuments to her majesty. 25 culture. Or conquest. A measure. I think there's actually a bunch of value in taking the early unit here. And we can go destroy some of these barbarian camps around us, or villages. So I'm going to actually go ahead and give you the Medjay here. And let's send you out. Alright, do a little scout there. Gonna send you down to Achamonia. Alright, I want to get discipline. Scouts get movement in sight. We unlock the wonder of the Dur Shuriken, which is science on fortifications, plus 5 combat strength for fortified districts, and acts as a fortified district. We get a free army commander, and unlock being able to build army commanders. And yeah, we're going classical republics. We're all about wonders here. Culture and production towards constructing wonders. down this way. Okay. Let's end turn. Okay, he's inviting us to start a local festival. I'm just gonna accept it right now. Okay, move you down here. Oh. I kind of messed up that movement before when I did.
From
I
the
thought he
river-fed
could pick it
fields
up
of
this
grain
turn.
to the polished limestone obelisks
I did
rises
an area
Egypt.
scout and he can't really do
Nurtured
anything.
by the black soil that graces its riverbanks, Egypt provides for its people. And in its limestone obelisks and tombs, it challenges.
Yeah. Hi.
Ako si Jose Rizal. Makata. Pintor. Revolusyonaryo.
Okay. We could do cultural exchange. It's a lot of culture per turn. Yeah, let's actually do that. Yeah. Yeah, see, I thought we could pick it up in that same turn. I was wrong. Okay, give me the culture.
I protect thee with this flame, and I drive away the foe and the sand from thy feet.
Okay, give me conquest. Okay, move you down this way. Honestly, I think the Medjay's just... We're not going to go attack these nearby things yet. I'm going to just start exploring the Medjay here. Okay. You down, do a scout. Let's do a search. Okay, get you out over here. And grab this. The dilapidated winery hasn't operated in quite some time, but its cellars contain a trove of untouched jars ripe for the pillaging. Claim the wine or tear down the winery. Ends up kind of being around the same. How much gold do we need to purchase a fishing key? 220? How much production is it for a fishing key? 55. Give me the gold. Okay, grab this. A crowd has become captivated by a troop of players. They deserve an audience that can fully appreciate their talents. Convince the players to tour Wasset, 60 culture for 50 gold. Move on, 10 production. No, give me the culture. People come from all over to see the thespians perform to enrich their spirits. Okay. We did spend some of the gold we had banked, but that's okay.
The fair breeze blew, the white foam flew, the furrow followed free. We were the first that ever burst into that silent sea.
Okay. Now we want to get towards masonry here. So we're going to get animal husbandry. For the saw pit, production camps, woodcutters, we unlock the slinger. And when do we grow here? 9 turns. I'm gonna get the harbor here. Oh, actually, I think, hold on. That might have been a bad placement here.
From the river-fed fields of grain to the polished limestone obelisks rises Egypt. Nurtured by the black soil that graces its riverbanks, Egypt provides for its people. And in its limestone obelisks and tombs, it challenges the most. The fair breeze blew, the white foam flew, the furrow followed free. We were the first that ever burst into that silent sea.
Yeah, this doesn't have happiness. So, put that down there. Yeah, get you down here towards that. Get you out here towards that. Yeah, as soon as we can get settlers, we want to do so. Okay. Grab this. Folk have gathered to celebrate a god of plenty. Dancers drink and make merry. Gamblers cluster together. In the morning, they tally their fortunes. Join the celebration. So 75 happiness is around like 9 turns. Or observe from the sidelines. Actually, we do want to get disciplined ASAP. Yeah, that is going to be critical here. Smack into you. Okay, 210. As soon as we have enough to buy the fishing key, we're gonna do that.
Do nothing which is of no use.
Free army commander. Give me survey, please. Yep, I'm just gonna get this. Choose a civic here. Now we go for mysticism. Priesthood, 2 gold in all settlements. The altar, +1 happiness for each adjacent wonder. And we get a pantheon. And do a scout here. Okay. Well. Grab this. And actually, I don't like how I moved this unit here. Let me... hold up.
From the river-fed fields of grain
Let's-
to the polished limestone
let's change that
obelisks
up a little bit.
rises Egypt. Nurtured by the black soil that graces its riverbanks, Egypt provides for its people. And in its limestone obelisks and tombs, it do nothing which...
Alright. Yep. Because we get gold from exploring as well. Really important for us. Yeah, do that. You know what? We're gonna send our commander here to fog bust a bit. Yep, move you towards that. Go grab this. Traveling merchants have set up a fair at the crossroads. Visitors gawk at curios, take part in lively entertainments before returning to the road. Enjoy the fair. Bring the fair back home. I think we still want to rush culture. We want to get that unlocked ASAP here. Alright, fantastic. Yep, just grab this. Locals have long dared one another to see how far from shore they can go. One young fisherman has finally accepted the challenge but has not returned for hours. Join the search party or a just reward for foolhardiness. Yep, we're gonna push that along here. And hold up. Because I want to make sure
From the river-fed
I
fields of
couldn't
grain
buy
to the polished limestone
anything on the previous
obelisks
turn
rises
here.
Egypt.
we
Nurtured
can
by
buy
the
the
black
granary,
soil that
or
graces
I
its
mean the,
riverbanks, Egypt provides for its people. And in its
the fishing
limestone
key.
obelisks and tombs, it challenges them.
Okay, can't quite there. So I don't want to miss getting the stuff.
From the river-fed fields of grain to the polished limestone obelisks rises Egypt. Nurtured by the black soil that graces its riverbanks, Egypt provides for its people. and in its limestone obelisks and tombs, it challenges the most implacable of foes.
Yeah, we couldn't yet do it. Okay. Okay. That's fine. I just want to make sure I'm not missing important
From the
stuff
river-fed
here.
fields of grain to the polished limestone obelisks rises Egypt. Nurtured by the black soil that graces its riverbanks, Egypt provides for its people. And in its limestone obelisks and tombs, it challenges them.
Okay. So we can now buy the fishing key here, which gives us a huge boost on all these tiles. We're 2 turns away from finishing the harbor. So that's going to help Wasset grow significantly faster. Okay, grab this. A shrine made of driftwood and seashells stands on the shore here, weathered and damp. Leave an offering for good health. Leave an offering for prosperity. Now give me the food and Wasset. Okay, move right here. We do a search. Okay, grab this. Workers have been digging out an exhausted well, hoping to strike water. Instead, the foreman unearths a pale stone with dark veins that coil like frozen smoke. Comes marble, or, yeah, this is too far away. Just give me the stone's worth. 75 gold, please. Give me a Medjay. Swords of the Shining Land. At the borders live the fierce Medjay people, elite warriors who live as nomads. They would be formidable foes, but it seems their intention is peaceful collaboration and service. We will train our Egyptian soldiers in the way of the Medjay, bring their strengthened arms. We will have to train these troops rapidly, though. The Medjay may not remain in one place for too long. Production towards training Medjay, or this is how one manages both enemies and allies. No matter how friendly a warrior appears, bear in mind their one purpose is death. Disperse an independent power of a Medjay within 15 turns. We get a militaristic attribute. We want to do that. Okay, grab this. A trader has obtained a cargo of spices from afar. The weightless herbs crumble to dust in the hand and are sure to become a sensation before long. Sample the herbs, culture and happiness, or food to Wasset. No, give me the culture and happiness there. Do a scout here. Okay, we do need to get settlers going. We're gonna start to send some troops up here. Okay, 2 food, 3 production, 1 gold, 1 happiness. Yes, please. Oops, I do not want to do that.
From the river-fed fields of grain to the polished limestone obelisks rises Egypt. Nurtured by the black soil that graces its riverbanks, Egypt provides for its people. And in its limestone obelisks and tombs...
Okay, Bro City. Yeah, actually, we need Medjays here. Yeah, we'll come up this way. Ah, that's where he is. Okay.
The earth is held fast by mountains, so that it does not sway upon the waters.
Ah, Turan. Happiness and culture for age. Every time natural disasters provided fertility, this aged you. Wow. Okay. Okay, you're gonna just wait. Okay, grab this. Here a cistern once collected rainwater to feed the surrounding crops. Now it has all but completely collapsed and its builders are long gone. Recover its materials, study its design. Give me the 45 science, please. Okay. I need 170 to deal with that. So we got 9 turns left on the cultural exchange.
The caged bird watches butterflies with envy.
Okay. Give me masonry now. Ancient walls, we get the monument for 3 culture, 2 influence. An extra culture for each adjacent mountain, natural wonder, and wonder. And we get the pyramids, which is what we want. Golden production on improvements in districts and minor rivers and navigable rivers in the settlement. Must be placed adjacent navigable river, not in tundra. Yes, please. Okay. Put you out there. We can purchase a slinger here.
There is one tree that speaks only to the austere mountain heads, to the mindful wind and the watching stars.
Okay, we found Redwood Forest. Culture and science do on improvements in vegetated terrain in this settlement. Okay, very cool. Okay, that is just a bunch of mountain blockade right there. Whoops, that is... I was not trying to click there. That is not where I was trying to go at all.
From the river-fed fields of grain to the polished limestone obelisks rises Egypt. Nurtured by the black soil
My
that
people
graces
just
its
ran
riverbanks,
off.
Egypt provides for its people, and in its limestone obelisks and tombs, the caged bird watches butterflies with envy.
Okay. Yep, start on masonry here. Commander's just chilling for a moment.
There is one tree that speaks only to the austere mountain heads, to the mindful wind and the watching stars.
Okay, move up here. I do think I need to ask for open borders here. Alright. And very soon here, we need...
There is another world, but it is in this one.
Okay, perfect. Very soon we need to focus on getting... Okay. We need to focus on getting our settlers going. Great Stele. We want to get this now. That's going to be the first wonder we want to try to get. During Gold Parade, when you construct a wonder, including this one, and 20% growth rate in towns of growing focus. And there's one we want, God of the Sea, production on fishing boats. Ooh. We do need to get the altar. It's gonna give us a ton of production here. And yeah, we keep our scouts moving quickly here. Pilgrims have carved a trail to a rock formation offering a stunning view of the coastline. Such natural beauty is sure to attract poets who will struggle to capture its splendor. Soak in the beauty, 75 happiness, or sell the land for 75 gold. Soak in the beauty. Yeah, let's get a celebration here. Okay. And you know what? Do a search here. Wow. A lot of stuff out there. Okay. And turn. Alright. We're not building wonders yet. Yeah. We're not building wonders yet. Give me 20% bonus culture for 10 turns. And give me charismatic leader, which synergizes with that. And grab this. Worried soldiers have been guarding a crumbling fort. They say they wait orders. Months have passed without news or supplies. Some fear they've been abandoned. We get happiness or find work for the soldiers. Production and Wasa. Yes, please. Because we need to rush out this altar there. Okay, grab this. Miners digging for iron have stumbled across a vein of silver within the hollow of a mountain. Blacksmiths will offer a fair price for such a precious resource. Gather the silver or share the profits with the hardest workers. Okay. If this finishes the altar here... I don't think it did. Yeah. If that finished the altar, then we would do it. It doesn't finish the altar. So it's not worth
From
doing.
the river-fed fields of grain to the polished limestone
I'll take the
obelisks
gold.
rises Egypt. Nurtured by the black soil that graces its riverbanks, Egypt provides for its people. And in its limestone obelisks and tombs, it challenges the most...
Okay. Gather the silver. Which I think should be enough to purchase a settler. Sure is. Assemble army. Grab this. Hunter has crafted an ingenious new portable trap. Techniques this elegant are sure to spread fast. Set traps for science and food or impose hunting regulations. Well, I think 20 food is a good amount. And I am trying to get masonry. Yeah, give me the science and food here. Okay, we discovered a new continent. Okay, grab this. Surveyors had devised a specialized rod for measuring coastlines, sizing up the world one calculation at a time. Map makers will be eager to test its worth. Study the tool. Yeah, gets us significantly reduced turns here left. Okay. Yep, move right there. Got 11 turns remaining to disperse an independent power. Okay. Oh. We didn't finish the altar. Now, I think getting a settler still pretty good here. Yeah, and we've got navigable rivers over here. We want to settle on as many navigable rivers as we can here. Oh, he would not like this. If we settle right there. Okay. I think it's within 9 tiles of another player's capital is settling too close. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I'll try settling over here. Move right there. Grab this. We can circle back over here. Okay, assemble army. We have met a new civilization here. Can't deploy them.
Ay bakamer dahaya hadati bumaish madeya. Asti haucha mana asti.
There's one head alone that sits at the center of the world, and it is mine. Do a neutral greeting. Okay, well. Get you moving out here. Okay. End turn. Met a new civilization.
Akina newa halakwa ya si pemtheta ye tepi kiki pasi pepaki. Nila hina. Te kamthe. Hina palowe yase la matchtata.
Alright. Do that. Okay, met new civilization.
Simplement, citoyen Lafayette, s'il vous plaît.
Okay, neutral greeting you. Okay. Need another settler here. Ah, he's gonna get that. Not much I can do about that one. So I'm wondering here, if I go back a few turns, could I get that before he does?
From the river-fed fields of grain to the polished limestone obelisks
Because he
rises Egypt,
stole my
nurtured
goodie
by
hut.
the black soil that graces its riverbanks. Egypt provides for its people, and in its limestone obelisks and tombs, it challenges. There is another one.
Okay. Ooh. I'm gonna go with this. Yeah, give me the Great Stelly first. Out of the sea. Okay, we're gonna see if we can get those here. is fine here. Grab this. Yes, sell the land, actually. Okay. I'm gonna try. Oh, I see. Share the profits of the hardest workers there. Okay, defensive perimeter. Purchase the settler here. Okay, science and food here. Okay, grab this. Study the tools, or give us happiness. Give me happiness. Okay, can I grab this before he does? That's the question.
Aki na
Hi,
newa
Hatshepsut.
halakwa yasi pemtheta yetepi kiki pasi pepaki. Nilahina. Te kamthe. Hina palowe yase la matchtata.
Okay, get you up here. Okay, focus fire. We've met a new civilization here.
Ay bakamerda hadati bumaish madeya. Asti haucha mana asti.
Okay. I'm gonna be real mad if I can't get this goody hut over here. Yeah, move right there. I don't know. He grabbed it. Okay, hold on. Hold on, hold on.
From the river-fed fields of grain to the polished
It is
limestone
mine.
obelisks
Do
rises
you understand
Egypt.
me, sir?
Nurtured by the black
This is
soil that
my
graces its riverbanks, Egypt provides
You
for
shan't
its
take
people.
it.
And in its limestone obelisks and tombs, it... The caged...
Okay, do that. Yeah, I'll just send you up this way, actually. Okay, give me open borders, please, and thank you. Whoops. What turn are we on? I done messed that up. I've already had things in the water.
From the
Whoops.
river-fed fields of grain to the polished limestone obelisks rises Egypt. Nurtured by the black soil that graces its riverbanks, Egypt provides for its people. And in its limestone obelisks and tombs, it challenges the most implacable of foes. The caged bird.
Okay. Purchase Slinger. Okay, get you. Go and get you going this way. Alright, open borders to me, please. Alright. I need to split the episode here. I'll see you folks on the flip side of the Civ side. And we're back. Okay. Let's carry on.
There is another world, but it is in this one.
Okay. Choose Civic. You gotta go mysticism here. God of the Sea. Give me the altar. Have to keep on keeping on here. Grab this. Yeah, I think we take the gold here. We need to rush out a settler here. Okay, just wait. Move you up that way. This is the one that I gotta go fast. Okay, end turn. You there. And then grab this. Alright, find work for the soldiers, make plans to return home. Yeah, we're gonna take the production here. Alright. We're gonna attack. I'm gonna purchase a settler now. Grab this. Set traps for science and food. Yeah. We'd be up there. We grab this. And study the tool here. Yep. Alright. Get you moving out here. Okay. That production should let us finish that in one turn here. Okay, grab this. Hunters have set up camp in quiet forests. They complain to their neighbors who encroach on their lands and call the wildlife. Still, they're happy to trade what they have. Trade with the hunters, 20 food and 10 production. Negotiate with the neighbors. Oh, well, we need food and production here. Yep, that finishes it off here.
Akina newa halakwa yasi pemtheta yetepi kiki pasi pepaki. Nilahina. Te kamthe. Hina palowe yasi lamach thata.
Okay, do neutral greeting. Okay. Our Medjay was attacked. Okay, we're meeting civilizations here. Alright. Strength when defending. Or assault. The units can move after unpacking. Okay. Hold up. I may have gotten this guy killed. I'm just gonna see here. I absolutely did. Yeah, don't want to do that.
From the river-fed fields of grain to the polished limestone obelisks rises Egypt. Nurtured by the black soil that graces its riverbanks, Egypt provides for its people. And in its limestone obelisks and tombs, it challenges the most implacable.
Okay. Get you moving. Grab this. Trade with the hunters.
Makina newa halakwa yasi pemtheta yetepi kiki pasi pepaki. Nilahina. Te kamthe. Hina paloe yasi la mathtata.
Alright, Tecumseh. He is often my nemesis. I'm gonna get a settler now. I want to make sure the new city I put down has some space. Okay. If I put it down here, 1, 2, 3, there is going to be a small amount of overlap in tiles. Not very much, though. We could do right here. Now, give me it right there. Alright, focus, fire you. Alright. Now, what if these guys attack? Perfect. Give me assault.
Ay bakamer dahaya hadati bumaish madeya. Asti haucha mana asti.
Alright. Cyclical in nature. The battlefield nurtures the soul with iron. Deep within the layers of the earth, life begins anew. Remnants of the human cost of war fed into the endless cycle of loss and revival. That's huge that we get a bunch of money there. Get you out over here. Get you moving. Yep, and we're discovering more tiles, so we're getting more money here. We met another civilization.
Simplement, citoyen Lafayette, s'il vous plaît.
Okay. I'm gonna move right here. Yeah, and then we discover that. Okay. Let's move you. Alright, focus, fire here. Yep, heal up.
There is one tree that speaks only to the austere mountain heads, to the mindful wind and the watching stars.
Okay. So we discovered another natural wonder. Okay. So we've got a bunch of stuff over there. And 220 gold will buy us another building here. Okay. We're probably going to have issues with them. 2 food, 4 production, 1 gold, 1 happiness. Yes, please. And production towards wonders. We want to start on that, because it's 10 turns. We'll be able to work on wonders here. We want to go with culture here. Or production and science. Give me production and science. Miners digging for iron have stumbled across a vein of silver within the hollow of a mountain. Blacksmiths will offer a fair price for such a precious resource. So gather the silver or send production to our capital here. Now, the question is, will this finish our settler instantly? It did. Hold on. So we've got a natural wonder up there. Got a natural wonder over here. Yeah. We're gonna settle right here by this natural wonder. And let's purchase this saw pit here. Yep, this will give us science and culture to finish this quarter off. And start on a granary here. Alright, focus fire you. And disperse independent here. One must remember that a soldier's purpose is death, no matter how friendly the face. Alright, let's promote you with maneuver, plus a movement on land, North terrain movement restrictions when packed. Okay. Combat strength against independent powers and city-states, please. Okay. Get you moving out here. Okay, end turn here. Okay, we're just gonna chill for a moment. Grab this. A salvage team has pulled the fractured religious icon from the wreckage of a sunken ship. They believe the icon's desecration cursed the voyage, but one engineer insists an unbalanced keel caused the vessel to tip. Shipwrights should heed this vessel's failings, so we lose 100% science, but gain 20 production in our capital here. Or restore the relic to the sea. 45 culture.
There is another world, but it is in this one.
Okay. Well, now we're going to switch to Code of Laws here. Oratory for 2 influence. Petra, production on improvements in +1 golden districts and desert. +1 tradition, merchant, free merchant, improved trade relations. Alright. So, let's see. Does this make him angry? Alright, we get the crabs and fish here. 2 food, 2 production, 1 gold, 2 happiness. We probably want to move this up to the capital here. Clear out fog of war here.
Shiva is signless, without color, taste, smell, that is beyond word or touch, without quality, motionless and changeless.
There's a lot of natural wonders. Linga Pirana. +1 happiness to improvements on rough mountain terrain in the settlement. Okay. 170 to befriend that independent. Enter here. Great Stele. Okay. Put it right here, and it'll buff some of our districts here. Okay, we do a search. All right. Let's assemble army. Gonna come in here. We're gonna heal up a little bit. Gonna purchase another slinger for the army. Yeah, and we'll go take out some of these places there. At least the ones that are hostile. Okay, move you. Grab this. A band of thieves had all once been accomplished artists, only turning to crime on necessity. They regret their actions, but will have to come to earn back their place in society. Leave them with their regrets, or lose happiness for 2 turns and gain 60 culture. Yep, give me that. Many are wary of the reformed criminals, but artists hope to win back their hearts. Okay. Let's end turn here. Demac action cultural exchange completed. I don't want to lose that. He accepts it. I want somebody who will support it.
From the river-fed fields of grain to the polished limestone obelisks rises Egypt. Nurtured by the black soil that graces its riverbanks, Egypt provides for its people. And in its limestone obelisks and tombs, it challenges the most implacable of foes.
Okay. Get you up here. A massive sinkhole is opened near a struggling community, revealing collapsed silver mine. The residents are elated but question their safety. Yeah, take some silver. leave the money for now.
Greetings. I am Benjamin Franklin, doctor, scientist, writer, and full of advice, whether you will listen or not.
Hi, Ben. Excuse me. Yeah, settled too close. No, you only accept.
From the river-fed fields of grain to the polished limestone obelisks rises Egypt. Nurtured by the black soil that graces its riverbanks, Egypt provides for its people. And in its limestone obelisks and tombs, it challenges the most implacable.
Okay. Yeah, we'll move you up and we'll go grab that. Change up things just a little bit. Grab that, take the silver.
Greetings. I am Benjamin Franklin, doctor, scientist, writer, and full of advice, whether you will listen or not.
Okay. Well, I want to get a city-state going, but I also want to get a cultural exchange. And it's not going to be with you, apparently. Is
From the
anyone going to
river-fed
support
fields
this?
of grain to the polished limestone obelisks rises Egypt. Nurtured by the black soil that graces its riverbanks, Egypt provides for its people. And in its limestone obelisks and tombs, it challenges the most
You, No. Anyone want to support me? Anyone at
From
all?
the river-fed fields of grain to the polished limestone obelisks rises Egypt. Nurtured by the black soil that graces its riverbanks, Egypt provides for its people. And in its limestone obelisks and tombs, it challenges the most implacable of foes.
How about you? Aha! Alright. We're back in business with some culture here. Does get me further away from the city-state stuff I'm trying to do, but is what it is, I suppose. These are the things we must do, not because they are easy.
He was the first to construct a wall, 80 miles in length, which was to separate the barbarians from the Romans.
Alright, move right there. Yep, now we get Brickyard for production and clay bits, mines, quarries, and production and clay bits. Ah, I see. Awesome sauce.
From the river-fed fields of grain to the polished limestone obelisks rises Egypt. Nurtured by the black soil that graces its riverbanks, Egypt provides for its people. And in its limestone obelisks and tombs, it challenges the most. He was the first to construct a wall, 80 miles in length, which was to separate the barbarians from the Romans.
Okay. Let's do that. Which is the same thing I did before.
From the river-fed fields of grain to the polished limestone obelisks rises Egypt. Nurtured by the black
put all
soil that
these
graces its
hostile
riverbanks, Egypt provides for
independent
its people.
nations or city
And in
states,
its limestone
barbarians?
obelisks and tombs, it challenges the most. He was the.
All right. Do that. Okay, assemble army. So everyone's healing up. Fantastic. Okay. I got 225 gold here. $376 to purchase this monument. Or do we want to purchase a fishing key here? No, I think I want to be able to purchase the monument. Yeah, saw that coming. Okay, grow. Oh, did somebody get that? That's unfortunate. I don't think that's something I can change the outcome of here.
The tourist should get another lens. See straight inside. Wouldn't see Big Rock then. He would see that Kunia, living right inside there as from the beginning.
Wow. Raiders have repeatedly plagued a remote market town. A few townsfolk think they can rebuild again, but most agree they would feel safer in the cities. Production and food to offset happiness towards the next celebration. Give me food and production. Okay, I have no idea if we're about to lose that scout there. Paramount chiefdoms. The seat of authority has traditionally been shared amongst representatives from different towns, but some have begun to argue that those who live in the capital are better poised to delegate issues to the rest, and their voices are growing louder. Maintain distributed power, 10% production towards constructing buildings, consolidate power in the capital, 15% production towards constructing buildings in Wasat. Yeah, consolidate power in the capital right now. Reports come in that the citizens are being attacked by lions within city limits. Many wish for more Medjay to patrol the streets and keep the beasts at bay. A few claim that lions simply reinforce the cycle of life. Hire more guards, 25% production towards training Medjay. Let lions be lions for 100 culture. That's a lot of turns of culture there. Satisfied at last, the writer sets down their quill. They've spent countless hours writing down words only to scratch them out and rewrite them. All be worth it if just one reader finds joy in this text. One must write every day to improve. Coedex, which would give us more science, or inspirationally strikes when it wills for 75 influence. I'm going to do that. Because I would like to befriend Babylon here. Babylon's friendly with me. Wow. Food, production, science, culture, gold, happiness. Or food and production and happiness here. Yep, give me that. Okay. Yeah, this is gonna get destroyed here. We're alive. We're gonna run away very, very bravely. Scout was attacked by Opone. Grab this. Soldiers have caught bandits masquerading as aristocrats. They claim they're no worse than those they imitate, but are stripped of their counterfeit attire nonetheless. Punish the bandits with hard labor. Is this gonna take a turn off of our production here? No, but we might need that production there to finish that. We've run into that a few times now. Okay. $352. I need 376 to purchase this monument. Right here. Let's do big area scout. Okay. you will try to go get that. Got 418 gold now. We buy the monument. Yep, we put it down right here. It's gonna be... Or if we put it down here, we might be able to put more stuff surrounding it. But yeah, get it right here. Let's get the immediate benefit here. More science, more culture. As private altar, a priest offers incense in a small dish, preparing to spend a quiet moment with his chosen deities. He inhales deeply as notes of frankincense and myrrh fill a dimly lit room. Okay. We're moving right along here.
May the might of the Lord cause no enemy to resist me, no enemy to follow me.
Okay. Great stele. Okay, so now let's get extra. This is gonna be 4 food, 3 production, 2 gold tile. Yes, please. And then pyramids here. Yeah. Put it right there. And then we can put a district down right there. Okay. Put you out there. Found Paris. Alright, there's Serta. Okay, grab this. A group of dancers have withdrawn to the wilderness to focus on their craft. They stretch their bodies as they reach for perfection. Those who touch it become legends. 30 culture, 50 happiness. Organized traveling show. No, give me the culture and happiness.
An eye for an eye, a tooth for a tooth.
Okay. And give me oratory here. And let's see. Send you a trade route here. Do I actually have tropical terrain? I don't think we do. Public life, tactics, citizenship. Gate of all nations must be placed adjacent to a district. Honor card, +3 combat strength against independent powers. Yeah, give me Arrival of Hoppy. Mortuary Temple. So, +3 gold, +1 culture for each adjacent wonder, +1 happiness for each adjacent navigable river. On cap, +2 food on improvements in districts on navigable rivers. Okay. We can purchase a fishing key here. That'll help this continue to grow. If we put a city like right here, it's gonna be able to take both sides, so that's probably gonna be my next location here. Alright, let's end turn. Okay. A lot of scary stuff out there. Okay. Yeah, give me 2 food, 2 production here. Oh. He's denouncing me. I see. We'll come back to you in a moment. A temple once filled with the voices of outspoken philosophers, fierce critics of Egyptian rule, has burned to the ground. The priests claim they've lost more than the building. They've lost the spirit of independent thought. Minus 100% culture for 2 turns. Mourn the fall of a cherished landmark, or frame the loss as divine judgment. Do that. Okay. I will ask you for open borders. Alright. You guys are all healed up. We're gonna come down here and deal with this. Okay. I'm befriending Babylon right now, which is awesome. See if they get slings. They do. So we're not gonna move them there. What? Kim? Kim? Hello? I'll be back, I guess. And I'm back. Okay. Here we go. That's fine. You're going to reject my open borders, which also will make him hate me quicker.
From the river-fed fields
Wow,
of grain to
everyone's
the
gonna be
polished
hostile to me.
limestone obelisks rises Egypt. Nurtured by the black soil that graces its riverbanks, Egypt provides for its people. And in its limestone obelisks and tombs, it challenges the most...
Okay. That's fine. We will go the long way around. Don't worry. Okay. Yeah. We're gonna go deal with that encampment here. Wow. These are terrifying places we find ourselves in. Well, at least you don't hate me. Yet. There is still potentially time for that to change. Okay. And turn.
All are made of clay.
Okay, we do want to purchase a brickyard as soon as we can here. Yeah, 2 production, a gold, a happiness. Okay, Genda Lafayette changed my relationship. Alright. I would like to get hanging gardens. Garden, food, happiness, settlement limit, and hanging gardens wonder. +1 food on farms in the settlement. 10% growth in all cities, +1 expansionist attribute point. Yeah. Seems pretty sweet, actually. You out there. Alright, we keep on exploring here. Turn. Okay. Leave commander. Leave commander. Coordinated attack here. Alright, grab this. Soldiers have just been here. Their campfires are still warm and their supplies packed in anticipation for their return. However, just now all is still and quiet. 75 gold, or demolish the camp and erect a banner. Give me that. It'll give us our next celebration here. Okay. Yep, just keep exploring here. Purchase the brickyard. Gonna drop it right there. So we need, oh, you're befriending them. So we need 204. Okay, 6 more turns on our cultural endeavor here. All right. Yeah, he's got more resources there now. So we'll do that instead.
Soldiers. From
All right, hold up.
From the river-fed fields of grain to the polished limestone obelisks rises Egypt. Nurtured by the black soil that graces its riverbanks, Egypt provides for its people. And in its limestone obelisks and tombs, it challenges the most implacable of them.
Okay. Let's get you moving still. Coordinated attack. No, don't move you. Get you over there. Grab this. Demolish the camp. Get you out there. And purchase you a brickyard. turn here momentarily. Yep, send merchant there instead now.
Soldiers,
There we go.
from the summit of these pyramids, 40 centuries of history look down upon you.
Yeah, this is gonna be really, really good. So we get a ton of cash off that. Emissaries from Babylon have arrived bearing a generous gift, a demonstration of friendship with the Egyptian people. Okay, I believe we can start on new wonders here. Petro production on improvements in gold on districts and desert terrain in this settlement. Yeah, let's... Gonna put this down right here on flat desert. And yes, production towards constructing wonders, please. And 2 culture on the palace. Fantastic. A group of nomads has noticed that the cattle they follow have dwindled. Many argue that their way of life is no longer sustainable. Find a place for the cattle herders to settle, +1 population, or leave the nomads be. No, give me the population. We'll lose 1 happiness. 1 turn of happiness here, but I think it is 100% worth it. No longer nomadic, the cattle herders have begun to adjust to their new lives. Yep. So we could get 3 food, 2 gold, or 3 food, 2 production, 1 gold, 1 culture, 1 happiness. Or 4 production, 1 gold, 1 happiness. Or 2 food, 5 production, 2 gold. Yep, give me that. That's the one right there. Okay. Get you up here. Alright, we'll disperse the independent here. Gender Tecumseh has changed. Yeah, he doesn't like me doing that. Yeah, next we're gonna go after Savage here. Okay, give me harbor. Yeah, that gives us a ton of production here, which is additional gold per turn. Alright. Yep. Confirm. Give me pearls. And we're getting silver as a resource now, which is huge. Yeah, we got Dejet growing over there. Okay, Benjamin Franklin became the city-state, suzerain of city-state of Mochi. Okay. You right there. Aging recluses open their homestead to orphans. He is ailing, but the children seem able to sustain the land. Let them be 30 culture and 50 happiness, or bring the children back for 15 production. So the question is, if the production lowers how many turns until the Petra? It does not.
From the river-fed fields of grain to the polished limestone obelisks rises Egypt. Nurtured by the black soil that graces its riverbanks, Egypt provides for its people. And in its limestone obelisks and tombs, it challenges the most implacable.
Okay, let them be.
The river begins to rise when other rivers diminish, and begins to subside just when other rivers increase.
Okay. Take off tool making, put in Akhet. Yep. That's gonna give us a ton more food. Yep. Which is gonna help our cities grow. People look at one another and ask, who are we? Their cultural heritage deepens. Culture for age on palace and city halls. Scales of Anubis, we get the Mastaba, 3 culture, plus 1 gold for each adjacent desert, Navajo River, wonder. Riches Biduat, plus 10% production towards constructing wonders, doubled when constructed in cities with city center and desert train, plus 2 production on wonders and desert. Yep. It's pretty sweet indeed. Alright, let's focus fire you. Alright, we need to get a slinger here. Yep, we're gonna deal with these guys. Okay. Bread and circuses. Yep, we had our expedition base pillaged here. Okay, Focus, fire you. Okay, unmet player. Yep. Got bread and circuses, which sucks. So that's been locked. +1 tradition slot. Okay, 3 food, 2 production, 1 gold, 1 happiness. Yep. Seems pretty good. Okay. Well, just run around here. An orator has attracted an audience of rapt congruence, extolling the virtues of hard work, promising salvation through obedience. Well, let's see. We may have to redo this if it gets us killed. So 3 turns right now. That's still 3 turns. I guess we shall see here. Okay. I don't think we lose that guy, thankfully. Repair. Yeah, 4 food, 3 production, 1 gold, 1 happiness. Yes, please. I want to increase this town's growth. Yeah, 'cause this is going to become a city sooner or later here. Yeah, give me a granary. Alright. Let's assemble army. We shall heal up a bit. Okay, I need 204 to start befriending something here. Alright, let's search. Okay. Eruption, relationship changed to unfriendly. Well, I don't love that, but not much we can do about it. Oh, you jerk. Yeah, can't repair it while they're standing on it. Yeah, 4 food, 5 production, 2 gold, 1 happiness. Yes, please. go. Got full sight in there. Yeah, you just heal up. Okay. Now, I should be getting really, really close here on this, and that'll give us a free settler. Okay, end turn. Gate of all nations, that's fine. See, that's what I was worried about. Is we were going to not complete it. Alright, please get out of my lawn, you. Repair. Alright, triumph complete. I was the first to get it. I got a free settler. Let's see who will do a cultural exchange. No, you accept. I need somebody to support it. Hopefully somebody who doesn't hate me.
From the river-fed fields of grain to the polished limestone obelisks rises Egypt. Nurtured by the black soil that graces its riverbanks, Egypt provides for its people. And in its limestone obelisks and tombs, it challenges the most implacable of foes.
Okay. Well, I think we want to go right here, so we can access kind of both of these, really. Maybe like right here. Right here. Now, probably right here gets me the most tiles. Okay. I have to find somebody who's willing. Now you accept.
From the river-fed fields of grain to the polished limestone obelisks rises Egypt. Nurtured by the black soil that graces its riverbanks, Egypt provides for its people. And in its limestone obelisks and tombs, it challenges the most implacable of foes.
No. I don't think Xerxes will do a cultural exchange with us.
From the river-fed fields of grain to the polished limestone obelisks rises Egypt. Nurtured by the black soil that graces its riverbanks, Egypt provides for its people. And in its limestone obelisks and tombs, it challenges the most implacable of foes.
How about you? You support it. Fantastic. Need to have some friends around here.
Sedentary life is civilization's goal. It marks the end of its life and heralds its corruption.
So we got Petra. That's huge. Okay, progress made towards completing the age. An eruption. Another civilization settled a town nearby. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, we can put down the Dur Shuriken. Okay, 592 gold would let us purchase one of these here. But you know what? I think I want to get the fishing key down here. We need the altar. Yep, that's gonna help Jet grow a lot faster here. Okay. You just sleep. Okay. Do that. Over there. We have so much production in our capital now, it's great. Okay. Tecumseh became the suzerain.
The god Anubis said, "Pass thou, for thou knowest the names. The essence of all beings is the earth water, the water plants, plants man, and man speech."
Yeah, we're gonna take off survey now. Riches the Duat, 10% production towards constructing wonders, doubled when constructing seas to sea centers in desert, +2 on wonders in desert. So that gives us even more production here. 4 food, 3 production, 1 gold, 1 happiness. Yes, please. Travels in the underworld. The sky darkens as Ra enters the Duat, and 2 students illuminated by firelight debate his route. One declares that at this very moment the sun god wanders the paths of Secure. As a distant rumble sounds from the west, his friend disagrees, acting out Ra's battle with Apep. Map the realm of Secure. Burn an effigy of Apep. Well. Okay, I need to pick a new civic here. Gate of All Nations is gone. Yeah, give me Light of Amun-Ra. +2 culture on improvements in districts on navigable rivers is insane for us. Pyramids already built. +1 tradition slot, +1 settlement limit. Yep. City-state bonus. Allows construction of the step pyramid unique improvement. Must be placed on existing improvements on tiles with natural appeal. +2 signs, +1 happiness. Okay. Oh. Oh, that's real good for us, actually. Yep. Give us the step pyramid, please. Oh, the pilgrimage, get a free technology is pretty sweet, too. What if I... Hold on. You can give me the technology I'm researching here?
The spoken word conquers all thought, but the written word commands it.
Okay, just instantly finishes writing for us. That's pretty good. We get currency, bath, 4 food, +1 food for each adjacent, coastal, river, and wonder tile, 10% growth rate, market, 3 gold, +1 gold for coastal marine, navigable river, wonders. Colossus, +3 resource capacity in the settlement, +1 economic attribute point, must be placed in coast adjacent to land. +1 specialist limit in all cities, which gives us specialists. +2 GDP per turn from gold buildings. Yeah, give me that. As Egypt prospers, the arts flourish and small workshops start to capture daily life in clay and dye. Royal Architect unveils a new method of dealing with stone that stuns the local creatives, but nonetheless will demand much of their labor. Build the architect's monuments, invest in local workshops. Yeah, invest in local workshops. Give me that culture here. Okay, diplomatic action with Babylon completed. Okay, so now Babylon's on side. That's huge. Okay, 204 to start befriending you. Okay. Yeah, unfortunately Xerxes hates me right now, but... You know, what else is new, I guess? Okay. Clearing out map. Okay, get all that. I've got 300 gold here. Which isn't really enough. I would like to actually purchase the library here. Yeah, we're really far behind on science and culture. Which is not good. But that's Deity. Okay. Agenda Tecumseh changed our relationship. Okay. Get you out there. Well, that's no good at all. My scout's gonna get absolutely demolished there.
From the river-fed fields of grain to the polished limestone obelisks rises Egypt. Nurtured by the black soil that graces its riverbanks, Egypt provides for its people. And in its limestone obelisks and tombs, it challenges the most implacable of foes.
Okay, do that. Do that. Okay, move you there. So, yeah, you're about to befriend them. I don't want to make a nuisance of myself. So we're gonna send you out towards Sabash here. Okay.
From this day forward, your pronouncement shall be unchangeable. To raise or bring low, these shall be in your hand.
Okay, fantastic. So, the Dur Shuriken, +1 science on fortifications in the settlement, which is pretty cool. +5 combat strength for fortified districts in all settlements. Acts as a fortified district that must be conquered. Ageless. Okay, 4 food, 2 production, 1 gold, 1 happiness. Yes, please. And we're gonna purchase a library here. Yep. Okay, hanging gardens here. Yeah. Put hanging gardens right there. Alright, get you right there. No, nobody's befriending you. go up this way. Yeah. We'll settle right here. And then we'll purchase you a granary. Okay. Move this out. Get the crabs there. On to Savash we go here. Alright. Let's end turn here. Now, I'm going to actually try to finish these first here. Yeah, I'm gonna actually put it here because, well, we do technically have rough terrain there. Okay. But this is for production tile. I don't want to get rid of that. Alright, I'm gonna put it to here. Okay, we're gonna try to finish those first so I get extra gold. Okay. Well. Let's scout. Okay, deploy army. Focus fire. And disperse independent here. Okay. +1 gold for each unit packed in this commander. No, a +2 combat strength for ranged units within the command radius while attacking. Okay, we got 100 production. Yeah, we've cleared out these troublemakers in the area. guys are pretty friendly to me already. Alright, end turn. Shoot you. Valley of the Pharaohs. The necropolis in the capital is now halfway finished. Though a long and productive life is expected for the people's leader, their journey to the afterlife will be unparalleled in its splendor when at last that day of passage comes. Build more such monuments across the land. Production towards constructing Mastaba and mortuary temples. Artisanal tombs are for the royal family only. Finish the other unique quarter building in the capital. 200 gold. Yep. Gonna do that. Yeah, give me the 1 gold, 1 happiness in all settlements, I think. Okay. 3 food, 2 production, 1 gold, 2 happiness. Yes, please. Okay. Do that. Okay. Thematic action completed. Alright. We're gonna befriend independent here. Since they're already friendly with me, that shouldn't take very long at all. Yeah, I think the scout is toasted. Yeah, he's gonna get wedged in and killed.
From the river-fed fields of grain to the polished limestone obelisks rises Egypt. Nurtured by the black soil that graces its riverbanks, Egypt provides for its people. And in its limestone obelisks and tombs, it challenges the most implacable of foes.
Alright, artisanal tombs. Yeah, give me the gold. Get that. Down this way. Yep, move you over there. Okay. This seems decent enough. Yep, and we'll befriend you. Okay. Shoot you. Okay, assemble army. Yeah, I think these guys are hostile up there. Okay, our capital grows. Production towards wonders in tropical plains, desert biomes. Yep. Give me that. Uh-oh. I moved my troops into danger.
From the river-fed fields of grain to the polished limestone obelisks rises Egypt. Nurtured by the black soil that graces its riverbanks, Egypt provides for its people. And in its limestone obelisks and tombs, it challenges the most implacable of foes.
Okay. Give me that. Get you out of there. Okay. Yep, we're just gonna explore, see what there is to see. Assemble army. Okay, we got 285 gold here. So, all right. Well, I suppose I'll end the episode here. Thank you guys very much for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Don't forget to leave a comment in the comment section below, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye!